Welcome back to God's Girl, Keisha. It's been a minute. Okay, so listen. I just wanted to come over here and say hello at least. Because I am a terrible vlogger. I admit it. I'm a terrible vlogger. But I wanted to at least say hello to y'all. And thank you all for those of you that have gone over to my podcast channel, Godversations with Keisha. Thank y'all for coming over and watching the vlog. And watching the podcast, watching the interviews. So thank you so much for that. And I've noticed I've gotten a few more followers on this page since I started the podcast. So hello, new people. How y'all doing? All right. I just wanted to come over here and say hello, y'all, and say thank y'all for supporting the podcast. Thank you all for those of you that are commenting, that are liking, or just watching. Whatever you're doing, I thank you for it. But I do need y'all to like and to comment and to share. But, no pressure. All right. So, yeah, let's just talk for a minute, y'all. What have I been up to? Okay. So, number one, the podcast. That's the newest thing. I would say that's one of the main things I've been up to. Outside of just, life, school, still in school. Life, school, things. Okay. So, outside of that, dance class, I went on a vacation a couple of weeks ago, had a ball with my dance class, Swing Therapy. We had a good time, y'all. Good time. Went on a 5-day cruise to Cozumel. What's the other place? Was it? No, it wasn't Costa Maya. It was Progreso. That's what it was. It was Cozumel and Progreso. Had so much fun. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about me. Your girl loves a cruise, okay? I love a cruise. Love it. It's just something about being on the water that does it for me, okay? It does it for me. So, where y'all been on vacation? Have y'all been anywhere? I didn't go anywhere. Well, yes, I did. I went to New Orleans this summer. Well, no, this fall. That was in September. I went to New Orleans. I done did a lot of stuff since I probably talked to y'all. I went to New Orleans in September. I have a friend that is getting married. Well, I'm sorry that she's married now, but at the time we were celebrating her bachelorette trip. And then also my friend Courtney, it was her birthday. So we went to New Orleans for that. We had a good time in New Orleans. Okay, New Orleans people, the food is... Y'all, the food, okay? We ate, and we ate good, okay? So, went to New Orleans. Let me see. What else? In June, right after my birthday, I went to the Black Christian Influencers Conference in Atlanta. That was amazing. So this is the thing. The person that I am interviewing this week for the podcast, I met her at the Black Christian Influencers Conference in June. So her name is Lish Speaks. So she's going to be my featured guest on the podcast tomorrow. So that was a good connection that I made there. She's awesome, y'all. But you got to go over to Godversations with Keisha to watch the interview so you can get to know more about her. But, so I did that. I'm trying to think of what else I've done this year that's notable. Or memorable. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I mean, it's been regular life outside of those few things, but yes, I have started a podcast. For those who may not have seen my video, I have started a podcast, and the podcast is called Godversations with Keisha. You can research that. You could just search that on... What I was about to say. You can search that on YouTube and I should pop up. You'll see my face on there, honey. So yeah, I just wanted to say hello. Thank you to the new followers. I am going to try to do more content over here, y'all, but life is just busy right now. But I'm going to try to do more content over here. And we're not going to even call this a vlog channel, okay? Because this is what I really feel like. I don't think think I do enough interesting stuff to be trying to vlog like my life every day. Like I don't do much. Like outside, nothing. Cause like I don't even do a whole lot of like some people go to the grocery store all the time. They go shopping all the time. I don't. I don't. It's just me. So when I get groceries, I get usually a lot of groceries. So I might start back doing my grocery hauls. I get a lot of groceries, and but I'm not doing a lot of shopping and stuff like that. I've spent a lot of money this year. So right about this time, I said that after I came back from the cruise in October, the end of October, I said, all right, November, December, girl, you chilling. Because I spent a good amount of money. I went on a trip in June, a trip in September, and a trip in October. So I was like, you just spent enough money for this year. You need to chill. So I'm chilling. So I'm not really going out to the stores, because if I go out to the stores, I'm going to buy something. So I don't really go out and do that a lot. So yeah, but I do need to start vlogging some of the things that I'm doing. Because you know what? It's not even so much so everybody else can see it. It's so I can go back and see it, because I go back and look at my channel now and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I did this. I remember when I did that, you know. And I think about even, you know, now my mom is older. And one thing that I've thought about now, my mom is older. She had her 80th birthday in April. And I went to the party. But you know what? I said, but I think about how at her age now, she's had some health issues, so that have affected her memory. And I think about, you know, if we had really been videoing things and really had that could probably jog her memory and cause her to remember things, you know, but we don't really have that. So that's another reason that I kind of try to vlog certain things. What else has happened I was telling somebody the other day that what's that? Okay. I can't remember times, y'all. I'm not good with it. But a few months ago, we're going to say that, maybe a couple of months ago, I went to the Babyface. It was actually Charlie Wilson's cookout concert, right? So it was Charlie Wilson was the main artist. And it started with Il DeBarge, KC from Jodeci, and Babyface, and then Charlie Wilson, right? Y'all, let me tell you something. I got my life at that concert. I had so much fun, and I went by myself because I decided to go. Like, I do that kind of stuff all the time. I decided to go at the last minute, so I just bought me a ticket and went. The girl next to me was there by herself. The guy in front of me was there by himself. And so me and the girl was already kind of vibing. And then the guy turned around, and when Babyface was up, my energy was through the roof. And the man turned around and he said, I just love your energy. I was like, I'm so glad, because I was hoping I wasn't getting on your nerves. He was like, nah. He said, you getting every bit of your money from your ticket. Man, I had so much fun. That concert was amazing to me. It was amazing. So that was something that I feel like was very notable this year, y'all, because I love Babyface. Let me tell you something. I argue with somebody else. Babyface is one of the greatest artists of our time, in my opinion. Not just because of his songs, the songs that he sings, or even his singing voice. All around, the man wrote the soundtracks to the 90s. He wrote for everybody in the 90s. We know we love 90s music, and even some of his stuff I think was 80s too. But he just wrote everything. When that man went down, I mean, I think he did about an hour. When I tell you, I sang for an hour, because you know all the songs. You know them all. I love him as an artist. But even the stuff that he wrote, even if I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of that person, I liked that song because it was like a number one type of situation. So that concert was great. Like, you know how people follow Beyonce around wherever she goes? I am like looking at the calendar like, where he gonna be that I can be? You know what I'm saying? Where is he gonna be that I can be? Okay, so I just enjoyed it. It was so much fun. It was, I mean, the music was just great. It was awesome. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to think anything else I've done that y'all might care about. But that's about it. I'm still in school. They're saying graduation could possibly be next year. It's just going to depend on if I take any more breaks, because I do take breaks, and if I need a break, I'm going to take one. So we'll see. Um, that's where we are with that. Yeah, for those who don't know, I am working on my doctoral degree in psychology. So that's what I'm working on. And here, I guess in the next few months, I'm going to have to start working on my doctoral project, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm probably going to have to start working on that. But outside of that, I think that's about it, y'all. That's about it. What are y'all doing? How's things going? What are you doing for Christmas? What are y'all buying for Christmas? Are we boycotting? Who are we boycotting? Because I just heard somebody say Walmart. I don't know. But I don't know. I can't say that I boycotted Target because I never shopped at Target in the first place. So I can't really say I boycotted. But so yeah. So I need to really look in it and see how I'm going to invest in this, because I do feel like it's important that as Black people we stand together, as African Americans that we stand together and make a statement. I truly 100% believe in it. So I got to see what's going on, because I don't watch the news a lot. I do not watch the news a lot for my own mental and emotional health. I do not watch the news a lot. I watch it as I need to, but I don't watch it all the time. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I'm gonna look and see what we're doing. But I had already decided I wasn't spending that much money the next 2 months anyway. So that's kind of where I am with it. But yeah. So yeah, how are y'all doing? Drop a few comments out there. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see on this channel. If it's anything that you would like to see, if it's anything that you would like me to do on this channel, if you want me to do more vlogging, I'll try. But the vlogging would probably just be this, me running my mouth and talking about what I did today, because it's not it's not a lot that I do. But yeah, but I wanted to come over and at least say hello to the new subscribers. Hey ladies or gentlemen, I don't know who you are, but hello, type your name down. Y'all tell me about y'all. I want to know about y'all too. I want to know who's following me and what's going on with you. I want to know that. I care about that. When I first started this channel, one of the things that I said is that I wanted to have create a community, of believers that I just live an everyday life, man. You know what I'm saying? Living everyday life and just trying to please God in what we do, right? So, and be a support to each other, that we can heal together, we can grow together, all those things. So let me know if there's anything that you want to see, if there's any questions that you want me to answer, or some things you want me to talk about. I'm a Christian woman, 48 years old. I'm single. I'm a therapist. So if there's anything that you want me to discuss, or on this channel, or any questions you have about how I navigate through this thing called life, put it down below. So I'll be glad to answer those. I'll be glad to talk about those things. So anyway, hey y'all, I just wanted to check in and say hello, and thank you for watching God's Girl Keisha. I will see y'all in the next video. Much love and many blessings. Bye.